we know that this past year has been different for all of us. I mean, Bruce mentioned it about, and Rotary is no exception. But we'll continue to adapt. We'll continue to do great work. We know that, and we continue to, as always, to put service above self. And the fact that you're all here today, I really think is a testament to that interest, to the passion, to the dedication that still exists as we move forward. And I'm reminded all the time now that in this unusual time, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. And I was thinking in my office the other day, I have a sign in my office from the lyrics of a song. And the lyrics of the song, just a brief lyrics, is written by a Canadian singer-songwriter, and his name is Leonard Cohen. Some of you may know this, but he has a song, and I have this in my office, and it says, "Ring the bells that still can ring. There is no perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. That's how the light gets in." And that is also how we illuminate hope. So I will now turn it over for a few final words from our District Governor-elect, Aruna Kushik.
Hi, Linda. I'm not sure I should actually be ending this because you did such a fabulous job with the words of the song. But I do appreciate being given the opportunity to say thank you to all our speakers and everyone who has taken the time this Saturday morning. I am so excited that my choice of Brian Rush to start the DEI conversation in our district was the perfect choice. DEI, for me, has a lot of meaning. For those who don't know, I'm a human rights officer. About 40 years ago, I started with the Human Rights Commission in Ontario. And when I heard about human rights and I went through that process of training, one of the things I realized was human rights is not a 9-to-5 job. It is not something that you go to work, come back, and you forget about it. It becomes part of your life. So I made the life of my family members pretty miserable when I stopped them from any sort of sexual jokes, racial jokes, any type of joke. And they thought I had no fun in life. And it wasn't true. But the conversation is still ongoing today. We're talking 35 years ago, we had human rights. We are still talking in 2021 about differences and different colors and LGBTQ. We're talking of the same thing. We haven't changed. Why not? And I'm so happy that we are now starting to think about this. At least we are starting to implement. And then Brian, you did a remarkable job of setting the ground for thinking, not just talking, but thinking and not being tokenistic. And for all of us, I hope the group that attended that session, where I could see the questions, I could see the wheels turning. Thank you all for starting a new journey, a new illuminating hope, where we can negotiate with our own communities and we can do more service and we can put out our hand and our hearts and our minds to include everybody. I appreciate every minute of your time. Liz and Linda, you are incredible. You're absolutely incredible. And Bruce Golson, what can I say? You have done an amazing job. The moment Linda talked about technology, the first word was Bruce Golson. And thank you all. And from Ubuntu to Pranam. Thank you.
Thank you, Aruna. And so I guess now that is the closing of our district assembly. Please go forward with all the enthusiasm and all the things that you've learned and share them with your fellow Rotary members, and we'll make sure that we continue the conversation. As I said, This is always the beginning, and we continue to work together. So have a wonderful day.